Alright, my friends, welcome back to FrogBoyX1 Gaming. I'm Andrew. We're checking out some Avatar right now. Apparently we got an update to the FSR, so I'm going to go ahead and run the benchmark and see if they've fixed it, because they're supposed to have fixed some of the like the visual artifacting and stuff on the on the FSR3. So let's see how it looks now. We're just running this at, oh gosh, I think it was 1440p maybe. Might be 1440p. Yeah, we're at 1440p. Okay, so we're gonna look at like the dithering of the fence that Daniel Owens keeps talking about when we turn the thing here. And you can kind of see it flicker a little bit right there. Yeah, that looks fine to me. And then it disappears once you get out of range. Actually, that looks a little bit cleaner. Seems like a pretty nice stable. We are using the Ultra Qualite preset. This is the 7900 XT too, so if you guys were wondering about that. Seems like the pop-in, yep, pop-in's definitely better too, because they've fixed that so you don't see as much of it. But we did see the shadows just load in right there. Saw that kind of load in a little bit, but it's not as intrusive as it was. Okay, yeah, so that's looking a lot nicer. Look how clean this looks, man. This looks beautiful. This looks beautiful. See, when the developers actually implement this the right way, I'm going to see what the unobtanium does on this too. We'll see what kind of a frame rate we can get with unobtanium. Alright, let's go to change the settings. We'll go over to graphics and we'll pop this one right on over to unobtanium. So now we've got a motion blur density. We've got a per object motion blur intensity and a camera motion blur intensity that looks like they're all just set to 5. We can turn on or off fog blur, so we'll turn that off for this one. Depth of field is high, shadow quality at maximum, so all of this is going to be on. And then we'll have the shadow max 10, 25. Yeah, we'll just keep all of that right there. So let's go ahead and apply these settings, keep those. It's got to think for a minute. It's thinking. It might be able to do it. Alright, so now we got that. So now let's come back over here. We're going to go ahead and bump this up to 4K. Alright, guys. So that there should give us a nice roundabout. But, you know what? We're going to go ahead and take scaling quality down to balanced, and we're gonna see how that is gonna look. All right, let's rerun the benchmark so we can get with unobtanium. Yeah, it's playable at 28 frames. See, even this looks good. We are getting some pretty heavy drops at 4K. I mean, that is kind of heavy. Unobtanium at a freaking 4K, man. That's pretty tough. This is a fairly heavy game. So when you're out flying around, you'd be in the 30s. So, I mean, you could clearly play that. I mean, if you're using frame generation, you could probably bump that up to 60 frames a second. Probably not feel too great, but it is playable. Yeah, this looks fabulous. Not really seeing the trees do a whole lot of loading in now. It's almost like the draw distance got kind of pushed out a little bit. We'll just go back to the Ultra preset and run this at 4K with... well, I'm going to take it down. I'm going to take it all the way down to the lowest form of FSR. We'll go down to like Ultra Performance and we'll check that out. We'll see how it looks. We'll see what that does. And we'll go ahead and leave the we'll go ahead and leave it the way it is right now. We'll just change the settings, and then we will take this resolution or this scaling all the way down to Ultra Performance. Let's give it a try. Rerun the benchmark. See what that'll give us, and let's see how it looks. Yeah, that still actually looks fine. I am on my 1440p monitor though, so it might look a little bit more blurry at like 4K or something. Actually, that looks really, really clean on this monitor. I mean, you can see the fence back there breaking up a little bit more now, but yeah, not enough to like, look, oh my god, it looks ugly. I don't know, man. I don't know about that. This is like the first game that I seen with like FSR3. Well, not the first game, but like this one here with like FSR3. I was absolutely blown away when I first saw that. So I mean, Ultra Performance would get you a 60 FPS. Like if you're playing, oh look at that, you could see that loading in there. I wonder if the loading in is tied to your resolution now, because obviously when you're using like Ultra Performance, it kind of... See now, like this right here, I can't even really tell like a major difference from looking at this with like native resolution. But here's the thing though, like when you're running this on... When you're running this on a 1440p monitor and you're running it at 4K and it's super sampling down, you're not losing any quality in the detail. So, all right, let's go back over here. We are going to come back over here and we're going to drop this. No, we'll do the quality. We'll come back over here to Ultra. Keep that. Turn off all that extra stuff, and then we will go back over here to keep that at 4K, but we're gonna just go back to regular Ultra quality, and now we're gonna rerun our benchmark and see what that will give us. Yeah, look at how clean that fence up there looks now. Nice and clean at 4K. Not even a flicker. Not even a flicker out there in the distance now. That looks so stable now. So after this, we'll rerun it with the... Alright, let's watch these trees on the top of this ridge. Yeah, you can kind of see them like load in a little bit. This looks very, very clean on a 1440p monitor. So yeah, you can obviously tell like the difference in from going from like ultra performance on FSR3 up to ultra quality. You can see like there's a bit more clarity for sure. Definitely more clarity. Yeah, this looks fantastic. Ooh, there's a lot going on. I love how vibrant and this world is. So we're going to change one more thing. We're going to go over to, no, yeah, just right down here. And we are going to take this back down to balanced. And see what kind of an experience we get with that. So we'll run this one last time, and then I'll give you my thoughts on it. So you're pretty close to 60 at 4K now. Let's see. So we're looking at the railing up on the right side of it, and that looks very, very nice still. Very stable. Starts to kind of peter out a little bit right there. Gets real thin, can't really see it no more. So yeah, but I don't know. Things like that don't bug me. But I mean, our favorite YouTuber keeps pointing it out, so just wanted to take a look at it. Yeah, I guess on this card, if you want to use ultra settings at 4K, you can use balance. Balance seems to be pretty decent. I think for the most part, you'd be above 60, so you could probably even turn on frame generation and double that frame rate easily and get a pretty decent experience. It does kind of seem like it's a little bit more... it does seem like it's running significantly better, too. To be completely honest with you, it really is. It really is running pretty good. We'll go ahead and jump into the main game and take a look at how it looks and feels inside the game real quick when you're just doing random stuff. Because these are designed to be pretty hardcore in terms of they're designed to be pretty hardcore to like really tax the system. So I'm thinking like mostly through your gameplay. You're probably going to be a little bit higher than what we were seeing in that, because that was giving us right close to 60-ish, 60, 70s. So let's see what we're going to get in game with balanced FSR. So yeah, it looks like you're going to get like a 60 in this area.
Looks like another gas extraction tower.
So yeah, this is about a 60 FPS experience at 4K. I think this is the area where that monster comes after me.
Is something
Yep.
there? Let's go, Tennessee.
Where's it at? Can't freak with me now, man. I got a flying bird. But let's go ahead and get out of this area so we can actually jump on the ground and check it out. We'll come right over here. I don't think it comes over here this far to mess with me. It's just territorial. Whoa! Dang! Wow, this is running a lot better. And it looks incredible. FSR3 is pretty impressive now. For this to be... It really does help with the overall visuals a lot. Now, I love that softer look that it gives you too. It doesn't look all sharp and crispy. Whoa, dude, I got freaking gas bombed. Let's get over here in the water and see if I can get rid of this green. Those are full. Those little weird doggy things. I mean, FSR3 already looked good on this, but now it is looking very, very nice. Even better. A lot more. I mean, if I didn't have the Riva tuner on there, we could probably be getting higher, well, we'd be able to have frame generation on too. I don't understand why that there is giving us. I want to get up here. 111 frames when you're flying in the sky? Whoops, I broke it. But those are good fruits. We'll get down here and see what's over here. I don't need no moss. So freaking cool, man. Gosh. Yes. Okay, so yeah, man, I think the the dithering and stuff on here is definitely because what we're looking at mainly is like the blah, blah, blah. Boom. That's so cool. Yeah, this just looks incredible, man. It's like packed and full of dense detail and all of that stuff. So, alright, my friends, if you guys like this content, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching.